In August 2024, Starbucks announced a new CEO. By closing bell, investors had added $21 billion to the company. It was the biggest one-day jump since Starbucks went public in 1992. All of it for one man from Chipotle. His deal included a $10 million signing bonus and a private jet to commute 1,000 miles to work. Wall Street was betting he could fix a company that had just lost more brand value than any brand on earth. $22 billion of brand value, gone in a single year. A 36% collapse. McDonald's took its crown. The headlines blamed $7 lattes, boycotts, and a Chinese rival selling coffee at half the price. But the numbers tell a stranger story. Customers weren't leaving because Starbucks got expensive. They kept paying more, and came less. The thing that was actually killing Starbucks was the thing every analyst praised for a decade as its greatest strength. It sits on your phone right now. The most successful restaurant app in America, and a slow-acting poison. To see why, you have to understand what Starbucks actually sold. Because it was never really the coffee. In 1983, a young marketing director named Howard Schultz walked into an espresso bar in Milan and watched people linger. Nobody rushed. The barista knew names. Schultz realized Italians weren't buying coffee. They were buying a place to be someone. Back home, American life had two places, home and work. Schultz decided to sell the third place, with coffee attached. That idea justified everything. A $4 latte isn't expensive if it rents you a chair, a table, and an identity. Cafes with armchairs and jazz grew from 11 stores to 16,000. The green siren became a badge of belonging. When the model wobbled in 2008, Schultz closed 7,000 stores for an afternoon just to retrain baristas. He had warned in his own memo that the company was watering down the Starbucks experience. Efficiency was already the enemy within. The lesson of 2008 was written by the founder himself: protect the experience, or lose the premium. Starbucks recovered, doubled, and kept growing. Then in 2015, it launched something that Memo never imagined. An app that let you skip the line entirely. It would become the best business decision Starbucks ever made. Twice. Mobile order and pay was a marvel. Tap twice, walk in, grab your cup, leave. No line, no waiting, no talking. By 2025, mobile orders reached 31% of all United States transactions, and at peak hours the order screens never stopped. The app held more customer money on deposit than many small banks. Analysts called Starbucks a fintech company disguised as a cafe. But walk into a store in 2023 and look around. The armchairs were gone. The counters were covered in cups. Baristas raced a screen that never stopped filling. Customers stood in silent crowds, staring at their names on plastic lids. The press had a name for that pickup crowd, the mobile order mosh pit. The third place looked like an airport gate. Starbucks even built stores with no seats at all. Pickup counters. The company that sold belonging now sold avoidance. Here is the trap: every mobile order made the store experience worse, and worse stores pushed more people to order mobile. The app wasn't serving the third place. It was strip mining it. Each tap converted experience into pure transaction. And a $7 latte with nowhere to sit isn't premium anymore. It's just an expensive cup of coffee. In 2024 the bill arrived. Global sales fell 3%. In North America, customer visits dropped 6%. Read that carefully. Sales fell less than visits. People paid more per cup and showed up less. Loyalty without a reason. Boycotts over politics hit the brand. Baristas unionized store by store, and strikes landed on the busiest days of the year. In China, Luckin Coffee passed Starbucks in stores and in sales, selling lattes for less than half the price. None of those was the disease. They were opportunistic infections, attacking a body whose immune system was already gone. The immune system was the experience. Take it away, and every price hike, scandal, and competitor cuts twice as deep. Brand finance measured the damage. Starbucks fell from the 15th most valuable brand on earth to 45th in 1 year. Founder Howard Schultz posted a public letter begging the company to focus on its stores again. The stock kept sliding. The board's answer was the man from Chipotle, hired at any price, jet included. His diagnosis would prove the point. Because everything Brian Niccol did next was an admission of what had really gone wrong. Starting with a box of Sharpies. Niccol's plan was called back to Starbucks. Its first purchase, hundreds of thousands of Sharpie markers, one for every barista. Handwritten names on cups. Ceramic mugs if you stay. Free refills. Condiment bars back. Chairs back. 4-minute waits, promised. Read that list again. There is no technology in it. It is a list of everything the app had optimized away. He cut the menu by nearly a third. Fewer drinks, made properly, by people with time to write your name. Then he shut down every pickup-only store in America, calling them overly transactional and lacking warmth and human connection. The company that taught America to skip the line was now spending $1 billion to rebuild what the line had bought. The confession had a body count. 500 stores closed, including Seattle's flagship roastery. 2,000 corporate jobs cut in a year. In China, Starbucks stopped fighting Luckin alone and sold 60% of the business to a local investor for $4 billion. Wall Street called these moves a turnaround plan. But look closer, and they read like an autopsy report, signed by the chief executive. Cause of death, the experience was optimized away. Treatment, rebuild it, chair by chair. The only question left was whether a dead premium can come back. In April 2026, the answer came in. United States sales up 7.1%. Customer visits finally growing again. 2 consecutive quarters of real traffic growth, the first in more than 2 years. The patient was breathing on its own. Niccol raised the full-year forecast and told investors the quiet part out loud: the human touch is the product. Notice what did not change. Prices stayed high. Boycotts didn't vanish. Luckin still sells cheaper coffee. Only the experience came back. Which settles the question of what killed $22 billion of brand value. Not the price. Not the politics. The optimization. Starbucks spent a decade making buying coffee faster, and accidentally deleted the only reason to buy it there at all. That is the real disease. Efficiency feels like progress, because the cost is invisible until the premium collapses all at once. Every brand that charges more than the product is worth, every single one, is charging for an experience someone can optimize away. Starbucks got to buy its experience back for $1 billion. Most companies never get the chance to make that trade. Next time, a company that had no product at all. Just other people's money and a spreadsheet. $32 billion, gone overnight.